Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. China Daily reports that a Yellowcake production plant located in Iran's central Yazd province was struck by U.S.-Israeli forces on Friday. As of yet, no radioactive leaks have been reported from the facility, which was inaugurated in May 2023 and is dedicated to producing Yellowcake, a uranium concentrate powder essential as an intermediate step in processing uranium ores. In a separate incident reported by Iran's official news agency Iranian on Friday, U.S.-Israeli strikes also targeted a cement plant in the southwestern Fars province. These strikes resulted in the deaths of 2 individuals and injuries to 2 others. The incidents underscore heightened tensions in the region. According to 51 Zishin, Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, Chief of Staff General Eyal Zamir issued a dire warning this week during a security cabinet meeting, stating that the IDF faces a severe manpower shortage of 20,000 troops. General Zamir cautioned that if the current situation persists, the military risks an internal collapse. Concurrently, Major General A.V. Bluth, commander of the Central Command, criticized the government's policies in the West Bank, arguing that they continue to drain already strained military resources. Bluth highlighted that the approval of numerous new settlements in the Jordan Valley and across the West Bank over the past year demands increased troop presence for security, further exacerbating the personnel crisis. The military even had to redeploy an infantry battalion originally destined for Lebanon to the West Bank due to escalating settler violence against Palestinians. General Zamir presented 10 warnings, urging immediate legislative action to compel Haredi Jews to enlist, pass new reserve service laws, and extend mandatory service terms. This warning has triggered intense reactions across the political spectrum, with opposition leaders like Yair Lapid and former Prime Minister Naftali Bennett demanding urgent Haredi conscription. Some within Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's Likud party also voiced dissent, while pro-government lawmakers dismissed Zamir's remarks as irresponsible and defeatist, claiming they boost enemy morale. 51.ca reports that an Iranian government-linked hacker group identified as Handallah Hack Team claimed responsibility on March 27 for breaching the personal email account of FBI Director Kash Patel. The group subsequently released a series of his private photos and other documents online. A source familiar with the matter confirmed the authenticity of some of the released photos, while a Department of Justice official also verified the email compromise, stating that the published content appeared genuine. The stolen emails reportedly span a period from 2011 to 2022. Containing Patel's personal, business, and travel correspondence with various contacts. Although Handallah identifies as a pro-Palestinian civilian hacker organization, Western researchers suspect it is one of several identities used by an Iranian government cyber intelligence unit. The group recently claimed another attack on March 11, allegedly invading medical supplier Stryker in Michigan and deleting a significant volume of its data. CBS News reports that Iran's response to the U.S. 15-point peace proposal is anticipated on Friday. Multiple sources familiar with the matter indicate that President Trump and top White House officials have been informed of the expected counter-proposal. While U.S. officials express cautious hope for progress in these latest negotiations, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt stated that Operation Epic Fury, military objectives, continues unabated. the U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff had presented the 15-point plan to Iran via Pakistan, serving as an intermediary due to the lack of official diplomatic relations between the two countries. Other nations like Turkey and the IAEA Director General Rafael Grossi have also been involved in facilitating communications. Notably, Mr. Trump claimed Iran had agreed never to possess a nuclear weapon, a stance Iran has consistently maintained and affirmed in international accords. 联合早报 reports that U.S. President Donald Trump has for a second time delayed a planned strike on Iran's energy facilities, extending the grace period by 10 days to April 6. Trump announced the decision via Truth Social, claiming it was at Iran's request and that U.S.-Iran's request and that U.S.-Iran dialogue was progressing well, contradicting fake news reports. He later told Fox News that while Iran sought 7 days, he granted 10, asserting a win in the war. German Foreign Minister also indicated indirect U.S.-Iran talks are underway, preparing for direct meetings in Pakistan. This marks Trump's second extension, following an initial 48-hour ultimatum for Iran to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Oil prices briefly dipped but later rose due to continued uncertainty. The Wall Street Journal, however, cited mediators stating Iran did not request the delay and has not fully responded to a 15-point ceasefire plan, holding firm on demands. Meanwhile, Iran's Revolutionary Guard reaffirmed the closure of the Strait of Hormuz to enemy vessels and threatened to attack hotels hosting U.S. troops, also employing children under 12 for security tasks. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.